Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Florida Gators and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis.
Stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Nittany Lions ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Might as well run him again. There he goes. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Play fake, Holstein. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Eli Holstein to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 32.
This defense, they understood the challenge coming in. Like, he is elusive. He is a game breaker. They were not going to let his legs beat him. That's what they told us anyways. And so far on this first drive, great job getting to him and getting the sack.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now here's Holstein. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment, You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Keeps it moving. It's Martin. Got room at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Moving the pocket, it's Sperry. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Going to take a shot on second and short. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Pushes ahead. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Hand off, Peoples running left. Turning it on!
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. This time they'll throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That pass is incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Sets his feet. It's Sperry. Out wide right, it's Sexton. Runs through a man. He might have space. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch passing could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Holstein unloads to the wideout, working the middle. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Sends it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Penn State's offense comes onto the field, ready to start the drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Left side, it's Martin. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The play fake. Out wide left, it's Barnes. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Flying down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give the ball. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Right at the line. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Gators are rolling down the field. The run inside. It's ball. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows.
Makes the grab in their space. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They go play action with Holstein. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Holstein to throw. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll give it the ball. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Here comes the field goal unit. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's James. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Dropping back, it's Berry. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. This time it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback changing the play. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes a great big play. Past the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing, Holstein. Unloads it left. It's dropped after taking the hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Moving past the 25. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is dangerous on first.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Goes high to pull it in. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Gators trying to cash it in on first and goal. Going to the run. It's Ball. Touchdown, Gators! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. You need more of that physicality in the second half.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Left side is Abrams. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Berry. They're all over it. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Escapes the pressure going right. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with UL Monroe taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And it's the home team engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Hits inside. It's Martin. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Out wide left, it's Martin. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Handoff for Peoples. Still running up at 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line, making the adjustment on the play. Peoples again. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game. They put the ball on the deck. The defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Good coverage to knock that pass away.
You want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Holstein trying to be heard above the fray. Time to take a shot. He's got it way down the field. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. That they keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Knocked down immediately.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Eli Holstein to throw. Buying time to his right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Kick is in the air. And the ball comes to rest right there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make the play.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here comes the heat. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Rid of it on the RPO. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Got it, looking for the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to throw, it's Barry. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. This quarterback part of their running game. That's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Running inside. It's Martin. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They pull him down, but he's got enough. And it'll be a first down for this offense. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Makes the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keeps it himself. Maybe a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, you really can't afford to get that type of call down here when you're trying to punch in a score. From the gun, it's Martin. Looking for the end zone. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead here in the 4th. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Holstein on the play fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
2nd and long here. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man by himself. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride him again. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Turning it on. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Run in the red zone, it's ball. Got a little touchdown Gators. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. continues to fight for yards. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Finds his man.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, is that good situational football. Understanding what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it to their speedster. I got to come up. I got to get him on the ground. Nice execution by this defense, and they're going to need more of it. Late in the football game, who's going to win this battle?
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Drives inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
They'll go with people. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Butler. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. Down the seam. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. An 84-yard drive there. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Holstein throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Gators, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away.
Unleashes one deep. He knocked it